आप अपने माइक को म्यूट कर दें प्लीज। मिस्टर फैजल, अपना माइक म्यूट कर लें।
गुड आफ्टरनून।
अपने माइक को प्लीज म्यूट कर लें। Good afternoon. Sir, can we start? डॉक्टर रूपम सर ने ज्वाइन किया
नहीं, अभी मैं नहीं देख पा रहा हूँ। आई सपोज ही वाज ट्रैवलिंग, सो
ओके,
नॉट श्योर। आई थिंक वी कैन स्टार्ट।
या आई थिंक वी कैन स्टार्ट इन दैट केस।
Mahapatra sir also has not joined as far as I can see.
Okay, so let us
I think he'll be joining in a while now, so
okay,
we can start.
Let's start. Very good afternoon. माननीय समकुलपति, डायरेक्टर स्कूल ऑफ फॉरेन लैंग्वेजेस, सभी कार्यक्रम समन्वयक और स्कूल के अन्य वरिष्ठ संकाय सदस्य, क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों के मेरे सहयोगी और इग्नू के सभी पूर्व छात्र, स्कूल ऑफ फॉरेन लैंग्वेजेस के लिए आयोजित इस एलुमनी मीट के लिए इस मीटिंग में मैं आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं। पिछले कुछ वर्षों के दौरान इग्नू का ये प्रयास रहा है कि हम अपने पूर्व छात्रों से जुड़ें, और इस संबंध में एक लंबे समय से हम लोग कोशिश करते रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से हम जुड़ें, और इस तरीके की एलुमनाई मीट हम क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों के स्तर पर काफी लंबे समय तक आयोजित करते रहे हैं। लेकिन इस वर्ष थोड़ा सा हमने जो एक पारंपरिक जो प्रारूप था एलुमनाई मीट का, उसमें थोड़ा फेरबदल किया है। इस वर्ष 1 जनवरी 2023 को जो हमने श्रृंखला शुरू की है, उनमें जो हमने एलुमनाई मीट्स इस वर्ष हम आयोजित कर रहे हैं वो प्रोग्राम स्पेसिफिक है। यानी कि हर एक प्रोग्राम के लिए अलग अलग एलुमनाई मीट्स, और इसके अलावा विद्यापीठों के संदर्भ में भी अलग अलग विद्यापीठों के लिए अलग अलग एलुमनाई मीट्स हम लोग आयोजित कर रहे हैं। तो इस श्रृंखला में ये 25वीं बैठक है, और इन 25 बैठकों के दरमियान इस वर्ष जो हमारा अनुभव रहा है काफी उत्साहजनक रहा है। हमने देखा है कि हमारे पूर्व छात्र हमसे काफी प्रभावी रूप से जुड़े हैं। उनके साथ जो हमने कंसल्टेशंस की हैं इन मीटिंग्स के माध्यम से, उसमें जो विचार सामने आए हैं, उनके जो सुझाव सामने आए हैं, वो काफी महत्वपूर्ण रहे हैं हमारे विश्वविद्यालय में सिस्टमिक इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए और हमारी छात्र सेवाओं को बेहतर बनाने के लिए। इन बैठकों के माध्यम से हमारा मुख्य रूप से ये उद्देश्य है कि हम अपने छात्रों से जुड़ें, पहली बात तो ये है, और दूसरी बात ये है कि हम जानें कि वो कहाँ किस अपने कार्यस्थलों पर किस तरीके के उनके अनुभव रहे हैं, हमारे शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम किस रूप में उनके लिए फायदेमंद सिद्ध हुए हैं, क्या उनके पास कोई सुझाव है कि किस तरीके से हम इन कार्यक्रमों को और बेहतर बना सकें, हमारी छात्र सेवाओं में फेरबदल करने के लिए या किसी तरीके का एक रचनात्मक का बदलाव करने के लिए क्या उनके पास कोई सुझाव है। इन्हीं उद्देश्यों को साथ लेके हमने इन बैठकों की शुरुआत की है, और अभी तक की जो 24 बैठकें हो चुकी हैं इस वर्ष, ये 25वीं बैठक है जैसा मैंने आपको बताया, उनकी जो रिकॉर्डिंग्स हैं वो भी आप हमारे एलुमनाई पेज पर देख सकते हैं, फेसबुक पर। पूर्व छात्रों के साथ जुड़ने के लिए इसके अलावा हमने टेक्नोलॉजी इनेबल्ड कुछ और अन्य उपाय भी किए हैं, जिसके बारे में हमारे कैंपस प्लेसमेंट सेल के डायरेक्टर भी आपको सेपरेटली बताएंगे। तो इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं अब अपने सहयोगी से आग्रह करूंगा कि वो विश्वविद्यालय के कुलगीत से इस कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत करें। ये हमारा एक हमारे विश्वविद्यालय में ये एक ट्रेडिशन है कि जब भी हम कोई महत्वपूर्ण कोई इस तरीके की बैठक आयोजित करते हैं तो सबसे पहले हम विश्वविद्यालय के कुलगीत से उसकी शुरुआत करते हैं। यस, मिस्टर विनोद प्लीज।
जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय, जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय, सरल सुगम शिक्षा का आलय। जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय, जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय। ज्योत जलाए ज्ञान की, स्वाध्याय की अनुसंधान की, राह दिखाए वंचितों को शिक्षा के अधिकार की। ना उम्र का कोई बंधन, ना बंदिश परिधि, घर घर न बना शिक्षा का देवालय। यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय, जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय। जन जन का जन जन का मान सम्मान पहचान है। राष्ट्र का राष्ट्र का मान वरदान अभिमान है। सर्व सुलभ सर्वोत्तम शिक्षा का निर्माण, मुक्त और दूरस्थ शिक्षा का मान। यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय, जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय। देश विदेश बदल पर घोषित, नवाचार से सज्जित, गुणवत्ता से परिपूरित, ज्ञानवाणी ज्ञान दर्शन, ज्ञान कोश से संचित, ज्ञान कोश से संचित, सर्वगुण संपन्न शिक्षा का हिमालय, शिक्षा का हिमालय। यह जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय, जन जन का विश्वविद्यालय।
थैंक यू मिस्टर विनोद। अब मैं आग्रह करूंगा हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के कैंपस प्लेसमेंट सेल के निदेशक डॉक्टर वीपी रूपम साहब से कि वो इग्नू के एलुमनाई पोर्टल के बारे में और गतिविधियों के बारे में कुछ जानकारी दें।
जी हाँ, Thank you, Dr. Pandey. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Uh, uh, Good afternoon to all of you present here. I was just trying to see how they say hello in
Good
different
afternoon.
languages. So it's hello, hola, प्रियत, वाजो, मरहबन. एंड हिंदी में आप सबको नमस्कार. आप सबका इस एल्यूमनी मीट में हार्दिक स्वागत है. The world of language is so very exciting. It opens a completely new world of literature, culture, civilization, and so much more. And not only this, as the global workforce is becoming more and more mobile, knowledge of a foreign language is becoming an asset, and this is being recognized by our population. Many of you might have joined a course of the School of Foreign Languages from the career perspective. So for some of you, it must have been an intellectual pursuit. Whatever was the objective, we would like to know how your experience with IGNOU has been. And if you joined one of these programs with your career in mind, has it helped you in some way? So this is the entire effort. And the format, this particular format of alumni meet has a distinct advantage. You have been reading the study material prepared by the faculty, but today you are face to face with the faculty. Dr. Dipanwita Srivastav, the director of the School of Foreign Languages, and all the faculty members, they are present in this meeting. So you will be able to interact with them. That is another beauty of this format. Once again, welcome to you, and I want to briefly share with you what we have done to connect with you and stay connected with you, because let me share with you this very interesting fact that the alumni family of IGNOU is 3.8 million strong and spread all over the world. Now, to stay connected with such a large family is a challenge, but thankfully technology has given us some tools.
दुनिया में जाके आज ऐसे पढ़ रहे हैं और हमने बहन तो कोई घर में पकौड़ी नहीं, घर में पैदा हो गया, हम कोई बहन की शेष नहीं हुए.
Nitin, please mute yourself. Okay. So I was saying that to stay connected with this large family of alumni is difficult, but technology has thankfully given us some tools. And I'm happy to share with you that about 65,000 alumni are already active on our alumni portal. And we would want you to join our alumni portal so that we can stay connected with you. Now, to do that, we have made some efforts. And with the permission of the host, I'll share my screen and show you the little things that we have done. I hope you can see my screen now.
Yes, sir.
One small thing we did was we created an exclusive Facebook page for our alumni. The university has its Facebook page, but we felt that our alumni need to have an exclusive space where they can share their ideas with the fellow alumni, with the current students, give us suggestions, and share their experiences. So this is receiving good response. And on this Facebook page, we also provide all the updates about what is happening in the university, because we believe that you, being an integral part of the university family, need to be informed about what is happening in the university on a day-to-day basis. So if you browse through this page, you will find the experiences that our alumni have shared with us, the recordings of the past alumni meets, the other events that are taking place in the university, the career awareness sessions we are organizing, and so much more. But more important than anything else, I find the videos that our alumni have shared with us, and there are so many of them. You go to this page and you will find our alumni. They are senior army officers, they are journalists, they are school teachers, they are professors, they are nutritionists, they are dietitians. You talk of any area, any activity, and you will find that our alumni are there from that, and they are spread all over the world, and we are receiving their feedbacks from all over. So our request to you is to please visit this page, like this page, and contribute to this page. I'll type the URL of this page after I complete my presentation. The other thing we did was we created an alumni portal of the university. Now, this has happened only a couple of years back, and we already have, as I said, about 65,000 alumni active on this portal. The process of joining the alumni portal is very, very simple. I'll type the URL of this page. You have to go to this page and click new registration. A very simple form opens where you select your regional center from where you completed the program, select the program that you have completed. If you have completed a certificate in foreign language, French language, you select certificate in French language. Year of passing, your name, the year of passing, your enrollment number, your mobile number, your email, and you just have to click save. Once you save this information, it will be verified from the alumni database of the university. And if the entries are found correct, if your enrollment number matches the alumni database, then you will receive an email the next day, because we have put a scheduler, and around midnight all the requests are processed and emails are sent. So you will get an email through which you can create your account, set your password, and once you have created your account, set your password, you can go back to this page. You can go back to this page, log in, your enrollment number will be your username and the password that you have set. You can log in. Once you can log in, you can upload your photograph, you can upload all your educational qualifications. The one that you have acquired is there, but other than this also, whether from IGNOU or from anywhere else, whatever educational qualifications you have acquired, you can update that in your profile. You can update your work profile, all your experience of having worked, and in the process we will be able to have a live real-time global database of the university. As I said, about 65,000 alumni are already there in the database. We would want you to be a part of this. So my request to you is that while the program is going on, please start registering so that tomorrow you get an email and you complete your profile. This, once we have your updated profile with us, we will be able to stay in touch with you, send you updates about new developments taking place, about new programs being offered. In fact, several new programs have been offered in the recent past by the School of Foreign Languages. The director of the school will update you about this. But not just about the programs. Some of you might be eligible to be our academic counselors or evaluators or supervisors. We can also associate you in the academic activities of the university, and in the process we can develop a lasting relation. So in this particular meeting, we look forward to hearing from you about your experience, the suggestions that you would like to offer for making our services better. If you want to suggest something about new programs or new courses being added, you can do that. And I'll stop presenting here, and you please start registering. And if you have any difficulty, please type your message in the chat box, and I'll be happy to respond. Thank you. And over to you, Dr. Pandey.
Thank you, Dr. Rupam. We have with us Dr. Deepanvita Srivastav, who is Director of School of Foreign Languages in IGNOU. So I request her to please address all the alumni.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pandey. All division heads, all our authorities present today. I am so happy to be part of this alumni meet today as Director, School of Foreign Languages. One of the youngest schools of the university, and I feel one of the most happening places today as well. We are a small school running 9 languages at the moment, and a lot of new programs coming up. As a lot of our alumni, they might be aware of, the school was established way back in 2007 with some core programs at certificate level in some of the languages which were initially perceived as high demand languages. And slowly we grew over the years. We added more languages, we added more programs, we went higher up in levels. From skill-based, simple language learning, today I'm proud to say that SOFL has advanced degrees, master's level, PhD level, and we are doing exceptionally well. So this is a very unique feature of IGNOU, where we are not only setting standards for foreign language teaching and learning in the country, but in the post-pandemic era especially, I feel this has catered to what we perceive as the new normal. Distance learning and online learning is such an in thing today. And learners across the country and across the world as well, they join us happily, and the way they have been associating, the way they have been benefiting from the courses whereby they can work as well as study at the same time has been extraordinary. And I'm sure our alumni, they do realize that IGNOU, being a mega world university, offers you this opportunity to carry out studies and work at the same time. Our learners represent an enormous range of age range, right from 18 years to nearly 75, 77-year-olds, and they are equally enthusiastic about learning foreign languages. And that enthuses us, that motivates us as well. It is actually a moment of great pride for the School of Foreign Languages at IGNOU, because most of the other universities, you see, the history of foreign languages in the country is nothing new. But what is unique about IGNOU is that it allows learners to join in, to keep working, and to keep updating their skill. And IGNOU, as you'd be aware, functions on these ideals, on the philosophy of a lifelong learning. So we have no age restriction, except that you can't be really younger than 18 years. That's mandatory to be a part of a university. So we have all kinds of learners with us. And as a result, the methodologies that we use are also extremely learner-centered, because our aim is not to stick to the traditional way languages are taught or, traditional degrees are handled. We look at innovative practices. We look at new ways to touch our learner group. And naturally, our learner base has expanded. When we started off in 2009-10, most of our programs were coming. They were largely text-based, a bit of audiovisual. And then slowly we went on into online mode. Then now we are actively using the blended format. We have classes at our learner centers, regional centers as well. We have a huge repository of audio and video materials for various languages that we have with us. And a little update on the 9 languages that SOFL is offering as on date. It's French, Spanish, German, Russian, Arabic, Persian, Japanese, and Korean. So these are the many languages by which we are kind of touching the world at one go. SOFL is a mini world within IGNOU, and we are trying every day to do our best to bring you the best resources, the best teaching facilities, and we're expanding at an exponential rate. The students who are joining us for advanced degrees, such as PhD, which is doing a wonderful job, they are coming back to us as academic counselors for our MA programs. The ones who are doing MA today might join tomorrow as teachers for our certificate programs. So it's a wonderful cycle of resource generation within the school as well. And what we were 8 years back, we have grown enormously since then. We propose also in the coming days to have a stronger network regarding placement facilities, because employment generation and learning of languages as a skill has gained a lot of importance after the NEP 2020, as a lot of you might be aware of. The government is stressing uniquely on two main issues. One is of looking at language learning as a skill, and secondly, enhanced use of technology-enabled learning, technology-enabled language learning. So we are trying our best to include different technology. We are using MOOCs, whereby we are even linked with the Ministry of Education portal that's called SWAM. We have a huge number of videos uploaded in French, in Spanish, in Arabic, of course, and they have been much appreciated across the world, I'd say. So these are ways in which we are coming ahead, trying to help you, at the same time make you very autonomous learners. Our learners are stronger than ordinary learners because they do a lot of self-learning. And I'm very happy to say that with the help of our excellent faculty and our counselors across, we have been able to cater to a large group of learners. There might be gaps. As director SOFL, I would admit there might be gaps here and there, but meetings such as these, organized by the RSD, are very helpful in letting us understand what we may do better in coming years to improve our functioning, the way we interact, the way we get back to our alumni, how the alumni can get back and help us. So I thank once again the RSD and the university authorities for giving us all a chance to be here to interact with you. And with that, I end my address. I'm open to any questions that you might have with us today. I have all my faculty, different language teachers of SOFL here. Please feel free to ask us anything you wish to. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Deepanvita Srivastav. We will invite students or alumni also to make presentations, but towards the end of this meeting, and they will get an opportunity to interact with the faculty also. But before that, we will listen first to our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, if he has already joined. I don't know. Let me just check out. I think our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor and Vice Chancellor has not joined so far. You will definitely get an opportunity to listen to them, but it might take some time before they join. So till such time, what we can do is that we can invite our alumni now straight away. And during this session, what we expect from the alumni members is they can share their experiences about while they were studying with IGNOU, or what kind of experiences they have at the workplace, and in what way IGNOU's program has helped them in getting jobs, assignments, and things like that. And at the same time, what kind of suggestions they have to improve this services of IGNOU. That also we would like to some constructive suggestions. If they can come from your side, then they will definitely help us a lot. So one by one, I will invite them. You can raise your hand. And I had seen that Mr. Rishabh had also raised his hand some time back, but now the only person who has raised the hand is Ishita Tripathi. So Ishita, you can unmute your mic and share your thoughts.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, teachers. I have done one 6-month course of certificate in French language, I think couple of years ago. So it was pretty good and it kind of gave a boost to my French language. Now I've heard from one of my, right now I'm doing PG diploma in French language. So I've heard from my professors that IGNU has started with MA in French as well. So I just wanted to know, like, there was a condition I read that if you have done like 1 year of the course, you will be given PG diploma certificate. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay. So if I'm already doing 1 year of PG diploma, is it possible to just enroll in the second year? Because I have seen the syllabus, it's like it's quite pretty wide with the literature and everything. So if I get to enroll in the second year of, is it possible to enroll directly in second year, like in near future or something? Is that in your mind? I just wanted to know, like, because that will save one of my year for
Okay.
completing masters.
No, Ishita, I hope you have taken a look at our website, our admission portal, where the eligibility requirement has been clearly spelled out. DELF B2 level is the requirement for joining. And as of now, we are not allowing entry in the second year. We do not have this lateral entry provision so far. Okay, so perhaps you will have to join our first year.
Okay, okay. So right now,
And if I may, Rupam sir,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
may just
Yeah,
ask
please.
her something.
Please,
Ishita, you've mentioned that you're doing a postgraduate diploma in French. Where
yes,
exactly are you doing this from?
I'm doing it from Ram Manohar. It has started here like this year only. I think Dr. Ram Manohar Lohiya University, but I have B1 Delft from Alliance Francaise de Delhi. So I thought maybe it can help because I don't require. I mean, now my French level is good, so I thought maybe if I can enroll in second year, just like
So
so
as
that I
Rupam
can
sir
then.
rightly said, there's no provision of a lateral entry at the moment. But as far as I think, a postgraduate diploma in French is something I'd like to take a relook because what we have as per UGC nomenclature is an advanced diploma. So we do recognize advanced diploma, yes, but a postgraduate diploma in French, well, I'd need to take a look at what you're talking about. So
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Thank you, Ishita,
thank you.
for yeah.
Uh, just one more thing, sirs. I have seen, like, I don't know if it's possible, it's just a concern. Sometimes we have, like, it's an open university, so that gives us good opportunity to be at our place and learn and do multiple courses at the same time while we are doing other course or studies along with. So I just wanted to ask, like, is it possible for online examination as well? Because sometimes, because once I was in like abroad and I was working. So I wanted to know, like, is there any facility that we can give online exams as well, as it can help, we can give our exam, we can get our courses done because it is open university, but
No,
exams we have to give like
Ishita,
near assemblies or something.
we are running
Ishita, we
out.
have noted your question. We will answer at the end of the session because
Yeah.
we want all of you, to get some time to
Okay,
share.
sir. Okay.
share.
Sure,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Devesh Vajpayee, please unmute your mic and share your feelings.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Dinesh Bajpayee. I am thankful to IGNO that I have completed two courses. One course from MBA in Banking Finance and another is certificate course in Russian language. I am very much thankful for the study material and the support from our Sri Shivaji Bhaskar Rao, Sri Bhaskar sir. Both support and whatever I learned from MBA, I implemented in my profession. Also, it is very helpful. And after learning the certificate in Russian language course, I am a banker, so I use this knowledge in my profession and done some business with the Russian peoples. So I am very thankful to IGNO, and especially I am thankful for the support which I get from our Noida center. So I am thankful to you, and I also thankful for this alumni meet so that I can meet the people, those who are behind and supporting us for this our learning. लर्निंग मतलब जो ज्ञान की प्यास है उसके लिए, वो आप लोग इतना सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, उसके लिए मैं बहुत रेडी हूँ। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू देवेश जी। प्रदीप नारायण जी, आप अपने माइक को अनम्यूट करके अपनी बात कह सकते हैं प्लीज।
Thank you, sir. Sir, first of all, I want to thank IGNU for this opportunity to come and meet everyone. I'm a doctor, and I think courses like this is absolutely brilliant for people like me who can't go to academic sort of institution and attend a day-long course. So I took up Spanish for no rhyme or reason. I just wanted to learn a different language, and so I took it. And I managed to pass, but unfortunately not on my first attempt, probably not on second, not even on third, but probably on my last attempt, I managed to get through the exam. So the only thing I want to say is, if you're not self-motivated, unfortunately there was not too much interaction from the university itself. So like nobody wrote to me after I failed that, you could reapply and retake the exam. It was obvious. I mean, I don't need to be reminded. But what we are doing today is a great initiative. Like, we are interacting and you feel part of IGNU. And I think if somebody fails, probably it's worthwhile reaching out to them and saying that, you could take this exam again. Because I don't know if you have the statistics, but about 20 people took the course with me. And from what I figure out, only 3 or 4 of them may have completed, and they got demotivated towards the end and left. But I think thanks once again for the opportunity to do the course, and as well as to come today and share our thoughts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pradeep ji. I think you have given a very good suggestion that university should definitely take care in seeing that if the student is not able to successfully complete an examination, university should definitely send a communication to such students, because it will definitely give them positive kind of a feeling. So thank you very much for that suggestion. And now, Rahul Sharma ji.
First of all, thank you so much. I have completed my DTG diploma in teaching German, and I have completed my advanced diploma from Delhi University as well. My question is, MA in German. There is an IGNU will offer in soon MA in German or not? Because MA in French and MA in Russian already offered recently IGNU, but I am looking for MA in German. Maybe in future there is any update for that.
Yes. I think our faculty will definitely respond to this idea, your suggestion. And Dr. Dipanmita, if you want to say something, you can.
I'd just invite our colleague, Mr. Vikas, to talk about it, since he's taking care of the German language in the school. So Vikasji, if you can just speak a little on this. I have personally also been receiving a lot of requests for MA in German.
Yeah.
It seems to be rather popular with our learners. So Vikasji, if you could shed some light on this, please.
Thank you, Dipanmita ji. Thank you, Rahul, for your query. Yes, indeed, we are working on this proposal for having this MA program in German language. Initial discussions have already been taken place. Soon we are taking forward the proposal to the Board of Studies and to the other competent statutory bodies. So in the coming months, definitely you should look forward to have this course from IGNU as well.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Now, Disha Gupta ji, please unmute your mic.
Thank you, sir. So my query is, I have also done several language courses. Like, I have cleared my French course and with the first division. So it was really good. And the thing is, really things are really good, because even though you miss an exam because of some reason, you can still reappear, which is a very good part of this program. Now my concern is that I have already paid for the convocation, and I've received the mark sheet, but I have not received the certificate at home. I have selected the option by post, and I've even mailed, and I have not received the certificate.
Okay.
For French, yes.
Okay. You please note down just your enrollment number and details on this chat box, please.
I should give my enrollment number. Okay.
Yeah, enrollment number.
Okay, I'll do so. And sir, I have also learned German last December, and I passed the exam very well. And the teacher was good. I even cleared Urdu, which is not a foreign language. Then after that, sir, there is like I started learning Russian as well. I find learning language very good. So in this, I felt that whenever we ask some query, the thing is session starts late. This is a feedback that I want to say. The session for language, the teaching session for language starts late, and the number of sessions are also less. We get the classes are started after the enrollment of the session, so the classes are less. And I personally think like there are some question paper. I asked questions from the question paper that this question has been repeated, so it will be good if we get the answer of or solution to that, because it is not easy to complete the entire syllabus, but at least we can take the concern of the questions which are repeated multiple times. So I have not received that response from the facilitators in Russian. That is a feedback. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We have noted down your suggestions. Definitely, they will be very useful. And in case our faculty wants to respond to these questions, they can definitely do it now or towards the end of this session.
Do we have Bhaskar ji? Shivaji Bhaskar, is he around for Russian? I don't think he's around, but yes, I have taken note of this.
Okay.
We'll come back on this towards the end of the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I'm calling all the alumni one by one, but in case, because I've got a message from Shivaji also, that Ranjita Sahu, who is an army officer, if you are there in this meeting, I can invite you now in case you want to leave early. Ranjita Sahu, Archana Mishra, Devesh Bajpayee, these three persons.
Very good afternoon to all of you.
Ranjita Sahu ji, please.
Very good afternoon. Thank you so much. I am Lieutenant Colonel Ranjita. I did my Russian language course, and I'm very thankful to Mr. Shivaji Bhaskar. He was a great help, a great motivator, a great teacher. Being in the army and this profession, though I had a lot of commitments and we had a little difficulty in the schedule, but with a lot of cooperations and my team, my batchmates, the recordings, all the study materials which were provided, it was really helpful. And I'm proud to say that despite my committed schedule, I could complete my both the courses, Russian language part 1 and part 2, with a distinction. So I'm really thankful and grateful to the IGNU and to the Swayam services also. Initially, I had some issues with the certificates, but then because of my change of postings and places, location, but it was very well coordinated. And once again, my heartfelt and sincere gratitude and wishes to the team. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your feedback. Archana Mishra ji.
Namaskar sir, ma'am. I am Archana Mishra. Presently, I am working with Government of Chhattisgarh. I am presently working as Deputy Commissioner here. And my love for languages started because I am a trained classical singer also. I have done postgraduate in Indian classical vocal. So in that process, I started learning a little bit Bengali, then Marathi, and also a little bit of Telugu, so that I can sing those songs, Ravindra Sangeet. And then when my son was in class 6, then there was French language course in his school, DPS also. That's how I was attracted towards learning some foreign languages. So then my journey began of learning foreign languages. I first completed my French language, then German, then Japanese, and now I'm registered for Russian language. So I have successfully completed all three: German, French, and Japanese was the most tough or toughest of all, because owing to the fact that you have to learn two scripts that is new to us. So I had to really, my son and my husband would always make fun of me, like, you are studying so much Japanese that I think if you study that you can qualify any important exam all over the India and world also. That much hard work you are putting in. But I got very good marks in Japanese and I completed it. Due to some personal, because I lost my father recently, I could not devote to learn towards Russian. So now I'm looking forward to get clear it Russian language also. My suggestion, sir, is regarding what one of the alumni member was referring to. The number of sessions is yes, it needs to be increased, because what happens, because of our offices also we don't get much that regular time to go through the course. So when there is a class, interactive class session, maybe because 2-3 times what happens when the classes were regular for German language, but I had not read that part which the session was going on. So if the number of classes is raised, then maybe we'll have, that will help us, that will be beneficial for us. Second, ma'am, sir, I also would like to suggest that if interactive, because what happens like in Japanese, where the script is different, or Russian. So if there is little help, there is some text translated in English or Hindi also, according to whatever subject language one prefers to. That will be helpful, because like when you are learning Japanese, that's a different, altogether different script. So you have to take help of Google Translate also and all that, because you'll not be able to understand what's written. It's all in Japanese. So that's only two suggestions, and it's very, very good course, and IGNU has maintained its standards. That's very nice, because one who appears in the exams knows how difficult it is to clear the exams, and not only SOFL, because I have done MCO also. It was very difficult, because 50% marks was passing. It was very, very difficult. So I congratulate and all the courses, all of you who are behind this, because the standards of question, the way it is conducted, and the sessions, everything is very nice. And also it's good that with our job we can appear. Thank you so much for giving me chance to speak.
Thank you very much. And now I invite Mr. Ashwini Gulati ji to please share this thought.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. First of all, I congratulate to all the senior delegates from the IGNU and my fellow alumni also. My name is Ashwini Gulati. I am presently associated with the Korean government organization, South Korean. We are basically International Trade Promotion Division. So that is the first reason I joined IGNU for CKLC course. Because I already know the language, because I am used to talk with Koreans day routine basis. So it's very easy for me. And from there, I got the motivation for the another language, you can say. So I joined the CSLC from the same, and I am personally very much thankful to Vikas sir, who helped us to clear the exam in one go. It was very wonderful language, and I did it during the COVID period. Very tough for us, but anyhow, we did it. And after then, I got the feedback from other friends also. You should go for the Japanese also, because the Korean and Japanese script is very much similar. So I opted for the Japanese. Starting, like my fellow friend said, that Japanese is very tough, but I found it very interesting compared to the Korean language. Unfortunately, I cleared all my exam in one go. Term end is, I think, 2022. But unfortunately, this is my suggestion. I got the marks of my assignment, like BGLI 1 and 2, I got the marks, but rest two courses still we are waiting. Not me, all my same term and exam for who appeared in this TE 2022. We all are waiting for our marks, because after then we are able to get our certificate. So our certificate is still pending, though we have cleared our exams. So my fellow friends also making so many communications, but still no response from our regional center. And Shivaji sir also, I think he helped me. I sent him a mail, and he also forwarded my mail to the concerned department. Still no feedback. So I just personally request to the concerned division, kindly look into this, why it is being delayed almost 1 year. And I have very small suggestion here. Like I know, like many of our friends after this IGNU course, they appeared for, in case of Korean language, this topic, and for Japanese like JLPT or so. So my personal thinking is this: after clearing this IGNU course, if the student is appearing for topic one, two, three, or whatever, there is a small, there is a very much gap between the both the exams. So either we can start another course, which is the bridge course between this basic course and the topic or JLPT course, so that we can, whatever the person is interested for JLPT, he can join this bridge course, short duration course, or you can say the intermediate course, so that it would be easier for them for JLPT to appear. For my case, I am supposed to appear for JLPT, but somehow I'm not able to appear in this July course for JLPT 1 or 2. And secondly, this is wonderful for the basic understanding of the language. We somehow missing the communication during this course. We should have some interaction on verbal interaction with the fellow friends, with the faculties, or there would be some lecture also online, of course, so that we can start. I personally very much thankful to Vikas sir. He always motivated us. You should speak in Spanish rather typing or whatever it is. So my focus is, when we make the curriculum, we should have, or either we should submit the video recording or audio recording from the students while performing their analysis of how much they are understanding the language. This is my basic suggestion. I don't know whether it is fruitful for or not. This is all about. But I personally very much thankful for all the senior faculties for providing us this platform, especially for the professionals like us who couldn't get the time for going to the classes and so. So thank you so much, sir, for giving me time and this.
अश्विनी जी, आपका रीजनल सेंटर कौन सा था?
सर REC 3 था, दिल्ली 3.
हाँ, तो REC 3 एक्चुअली कोऑर्डिनेट करता है इसको. We will get it checked up.
Yes sir, yes sir. Thank you sir.
तो आप अपना अगर हमको हेल्प करने के लिए, if you can write down your some details about your involvement, you know, so on the chat box itself we will see.
Sure sir, I will do that. I will do it here only, sir.
Okay. And from RC3 we have the regional director also in this meeting, and Dr. Saklani, you could just note down these details, so that will help us a lot in resolving.
And yes sir, and Shivaji sir also, I think he knows me personally. I sent him a message and mail also, and he already forwarded my mail to the concerned department and RC3.
But any follow up.
Yes sir. So no problem. I will put my enrollment number here in the chat box.
Please.
Right. Thank you sir.
A little note from my end. I have been listening to a lot of feedback from learners in different languages, and I just want to assure you, as director of the school, that what concerns the little changes that everyone is suggesting as to the structuration of courses, we are definitely going to look into it, because you see, you people are the actual learners.
Yes,
so whatever little difficulty you face, we go according to that, altering or transforming or making necessary changes in the way we design our courses or alter the courses. So that's been very important, and I have taken note of that. I promise you to take some steps regarding that.
Actually, ma'am, this is very basic learning stage, but after passing this, we feel like we are very much confident about the language, and we are applying for so many jobs. This is basic nature of the students actually. But when we go for the interview, they are not able to speak even properly. I know, because in our organization, we hire a lot of students from the JNU also, from the Korean side. But somehow they are lacking in the communication skills. So this is my personal experience. So
we're going to take care of the oral bit, and my personal request right here to Dr. Pandey, we need a huge lot of support from the regional centers in increasing the number of hands who handle the component.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Talk about that. Okay, now Amrita Chakraborty ji, Amrita ji, अगर आप अपनी बात कहना चाहें जी.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, all the respected teachers. My name is Amrita Chakraborty, and I had enrolled myself in the January 2022 session in Certificate in Russian Language course. So it was a very good opportunity that has been provided, and I am very much blessed with this course, and I continued to learn Russian language, and IGNO has actually provided me the great opportunity to learn uh, in the distance mode. Actually, my love towards this language particularly, it actually started from the very early period of my life, but the necessity to learn the language was so long it was subsided, but now I've in the year 2021, in the middle of the year 2021, I actually started. I felt the necessity to learn language from an institution, and now as I'm one of the guest faculty in one of the colleges in West Bengal, it was not possible for me to join a language course in offline mode. So I searched and I opted for IGNU certificate language, Russian language course. So, and I'm sincerely thankful to Shivaji Bhaskar sir, and I'm sincerely thankful to Dr. Janani ma'am, who had organized regular academic counseling session, and Shivaji Bhaskar sir had also helped us in providing study materials, which I have thoroughly practiced. And actually I actually motivated myself that yes, I have to complete the language with distinction, and I had worked hard on this, and it took a lot of practice. I just went through a lot of practice in learning the language, and in order to get good marks in language, and that's what I did. And I'm equally thankful to all the directors and our and also those who had also passed with good marks in this certificate course in Russian language. And I am looking forward for higher studies as well. So I have enrolled myself again in Masters in Russian language from the same university as per the condition. And I hope that it's actually because of my love for Russian culture, especially music, and especially and also for professional purpose. I hope for my further achievement so that I can accomplish something by this language. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah. And then Ravindra Bajaj ji. जी डॉक्टर रविंद्र बजाज जी, आप अपनी बात कह सकते हैं.
हाँ, गुड इवनिंग एवरीबडी. कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes, we are able to hear.
I am Dr. Bajaj. I am a pediatrician. So my love for the IGNO started from the first batch of postgraduate diploma in CBRNE. Our professor Ruchika Cuba did a lot of hard work, and during the COVID time, it was a great opportunity sitting at home and learning something new, which is the need of the hour in the present era. She was so nice to talk and took so much time to devise the system, because she was also very new to this course and invited the faculty from INMAS and DRDO, and we had a nice discussion, and I passed the exam in flying colors. That created my interest to learn some French language also, and then I joined a certificate course in French. It was a 6 months course. Although I just was comparing this course with my earlier course, so certain things probably which I will just like to point out is, initially you are given an assignment and you have to complete that assignment, and then only you can appear for the examination. But the assignment part should not be so long, as if someone knows this language and can complete the assignment in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. Although I had this IGNO course created an interest, I attended few of the classes, but somehow I found that the interaction was not very good, and we needed a faculty who could provide more, especially in the listening part and the comprehension part. In this program, in the certificate, what my impression was that we should be able to speak day-to-day languages, to guide someone, to ask for something, to go for some shopping or something like that. but teaching the grammar in that part, which probably at this age of 66 years, I may not be very much comfortable, because that makes it a dry course. I found a Duolingo French course on internet, and probably I just started learning from that also, which probably was just a game for me, and that gave me more confidence. So I had been, because 6 months is too less for us to learn a language and should to be fluent in that language. But anyway, now I am in a position, for the last 6 months I had been practicing for the Duolingo also, and the study material which the IGNU gave me. Uh, I am just, when I just try, I, instead of playing the games on the internet, I put this Duolingo, and when I score good marks, I feel happy that probably I am just learning something. So my suggestion will be to make it little bit more interesting. To start with, there should be some common phrases which normally we speak in the day-to-day language, and the pronunciation should be like that. If someone is talking to me, that I am able to understand, give a short reply to them. Grammar part and the later part, it should not be like that, where one just have to cram it and then appear for the exam and pass it. Even the exam part can be a little bit more easier for us, so that we don't need to cram it few phrases which probably uh, are taught in this lessons, and then we write it and answer those queries in the examination part. Probably we'll keep to continue this interest in the French language. Later on, you can just give it a 6 months more those persons, for whether you devise it as a diploma course or something like that, so that we become more confident and continue learning it. Thank you very much. Even I have now great respect for IGNU, and I feel like I should join more of the courses and continue my study further. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. You at this age are an inspiration for all of us. Thank you very much for your feedback. We have taken note of that, and we'll discuss this with the faculty. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Faridul Haq.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. I hope everyone is having a good day. This is Farid. I'm from India, definitely, but I'm living in Saudi Arabia. Actually, I was born in Saudi Arabia, so I'm here since my childhood. For studies, I was there in India, and my home city is Lucknow. I had pursued certificate of Arabic language course in the year 2016 from IGNU. My center was Lucknow at that point of time, because I was living in India at that time. Because of this course, I have been able to speak, write, and read fluently Arabic language. Definitely, because I was born and brought up here, so everybody, especially the people who live here, they expect that I would be very fluent with Arabic just because I was born and I was staying over here. But that's not the real story, because although I was living here, I have studied in an Indian school under the CBSE board. I have done Bachelor of Business Administration from Integrated University in Lucknow. So it was very difficult for me during my school period of time. If I met someone outside, I did not know anything to say in Arabic except that I don't know how to speak Arabic. This one sentence was very easy for me to say. But after pursuing this in 2016, successfully, I was able to interact and communicate in Arabic language very well. And right now, I'm handling 12 branches of a fast food restaurant company. I'm a people development manager, and I have 400 and plus people under my supervision. And the credit goes to IGNU, because of my linguistic skills, I was able to prove myself. And right now, I'm in a position that they prefer me to even teach the nationals of Saudi Arabia, because I can mix English and Arabic and teach them. So it's a big learning for me. That's what I was very happy to share with all of you. And thanks to all of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Just before concluding my statements, I just have one suggestion and one query. I was trying to register before everybody started interacting. I was trying to register on the alumni portal, but unfortunately, I was not able to register. It showed me some error. So, can I get some information regarding that? Whom should I contact and be able to register on the portal?
Okay. I'll type in email. You can send your email, but if you can type your enrollment number, and I'll see where the problem is.
All right, sure. So I'll text it over here, sir, to you.
I'll type an email address to which you can send your details.
Sure.
And if there is a glitch, we'll resolve it.
Sure, sir. Sir, just one last suggestion I have for the people who are staying in outside of India, like for example in Saudi Arabia, we do have a IGNO center over here. And let me tell you, all four of my elder sisters have also pursued all of their studies from IGNO from Saudi Arabia. But I just have a suggestion that if we could add more and more courses and diploma and certificate programs to the center, especially in the Middle East, it would definitely help a lot of NRIs staying out of India. Thank you.
Okay, we will definitely share your feedback with the international division of the university. I believe a lot of programs are available, but if you can give some specific feedback about which are the programs you want available in the Saudi Arabia, that will help us.
Sure, sir, definitely.
Yeah, you can. I have typed the email ID. You can give your feedback to this email ID. We'll share it with the Director of International Division.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for it. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. Mr. KC Pal.
Sir, very good afternoon, sir. KC Pal. I'm traveling train, but I am listening this program very well. And I completed my CJL course, that is a certificate in Japanese language. I think my wife is being listened to you all. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, you are audible, sir. Please continue.
I have completed CJL course, but original certificate yet to be received. And there was one problem. I attempted the examination in 2021. That this certificate course has 4 exam papers, BJLI, that is basic Japanese language. So that first paper should be BJLI 4 was taken on 6 BJLI 2, BJLI 3. So my request, my humble request is to start from beginning to hard one, so that applicant can attempt it easily. My enrollment number I have requested through email, and I requested for my original certificate. Although very much thanks to Mr. Bhaskar sir, who guided us during my program, and that also I got some knowledge from Radio Japan and HK World Tokyo, and they started speaking Japanese language. Also, in program. But I think that there should be a program in speaking language so that we can speak very well and attempt our new status in foreign.
It seems that because he's traveling in the train, we are missing his voice.
Okay, then we can take the next one. Mr. Mudassir Ahmed.
Yes, please.
Hello, this is Mudassir Ahmed from Shopian, Srinagar. I have completed two courses from IGNO. One was MA Sociology and another was certificate course in Persian language. Sir, my suggestion is, or there should be interactive sessions during the course itself, as the students will get the opportunity to talk the top officials and the teachers during the courses itself. And my next suggestion is that the students who are passed out as alumni and are not getting working opportunities anyway, they should get the opportunities in the university, because this is a vast university, as they can work there as academic counselors or evaluators. And next suggestion is that there should be interactive sessions during the course. This is all from my side. Am I audible to sir? You?
Yes, yes, you're audible. Yeah. You want to
Sir,
say?
these were some pointers from my side, and I would like you to work on this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Rahmat Ali.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Good afternoon, madam, sirs, and all others. I thank all concerned for allowing me to be at this alumni meet. I have done a certificate course in Arabic from Patna Regional Center and certificate courses in Korean, Persian, and Spanish languages from Kolkata Regional Center. And I passed all in first attempt. Actually, I am from Kolkata. I am working in West Bengal State Electricity Distribution Company Limited as a senior personal secretary. And I must say, Kolkata Regional Center is very cooperative and helpful. And I owe a lot of gratitude to Dr. Shiva Kumar, Regional Director, and his PA. But I have one suggestion. We get our study materials, and in our study materials, it is mentioned in most of the places to listen to audio. But I do not think IGNU provides the CDs along with the study materials. I would request the authorities to provide the CDs of the languages along with the study materials to the learners. This is my suggestion for the benefit of all the foreign language learners.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Rahmat Ali.
One more suggestion.
Yeah.
The assignment marks also should come around the same time as the term and exam results. And if the assignment marks are delayed too long, the learners will definitely get demoralized. I passed this Spanish online language exam in December 2022 term and exam, but the assignment I think may have gone sent to Delhi. The marks are yet to be updated.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. If the marks are updated in time, no, then we'll get a certificate also time. Otherwise, there might be a delay of 1 year.
Okay, okay, Mr. Rahmat Ali. Thank you very much for your concern. We will definitely look into this.
Okay, thank you, sir.
We have with us Dr. Sivaji Bhaskar also, and he looks after our Russian program, and he would like to make some comment. Dr. Sivaji Bhaskar ji, please. Your voice is not clear to us.
Audible now, sir?
Yeah, now, sir.
Yeah, I am looking after Korean, Japanese, and Russian program at SOFL. So, thank you all our learners here, especially some of the learners who have joined. I know them not only as ODL learners, but through many interactions on the phone, on WhatsApp, and on through email. Like Archana Mishra ji and Shukla ji and Devesh Bajpai and Amrita and Ranjita Sahu, all today who have joined us, have successfully completed their courses. So first thing is that from the day one when we interact with our learners, those learners who haven't got communication, for example. So from the day one when we send the email to you, all important links like the assignment, like the YouTube channel link, like the assignment question papers, and the Renal Delhi Center 3, which is our nodal RC, its link and everything is given to you through the first email itself. However, another query is that audio video material. So for the audio video material also, when we reply to you, you please look at the reply. Links are already there, including our Facebook page. They are related to the particular program. And my mobile number is very much available on the website, and most of the time I get call and I get WhatsApp messages on my phone. That is why we have seamless resolution of the grievances if they have any. But the most important role here is of renal center as a support to us, and I think Dr. Saklani and Renal Delhi Center 3 team is doing a wonderful job. You can always reach out to it, and in case you need any help, you can write us an email. Instantly, within 3 days, we reply to it. And plus, regarding the topic level and JLBT level, as there is no equivalence with the certificate programs in Korean and Japanese right now, but we will definitely look into it. And at the same time, I would like to tell you that with the support of our director, Dr. Dipanvita ji, we are looking into design and development of MA level programs in the languages. So very soon we will be able to update you regarding the availability of more programs related to these languages. MA Russian is already going on, and learners who have enrolled in it, they are constantly in touch. In case if anybody is left out, they can always reach out to me through email or through phone number. I'm very much available there. And as far as the CDs are concerned, due to operational difficulties, that is why CDs have been discontinued, and in place of that, all recorded material is available. So in case if you don't have access to it, you please contact us. We will send you the link. Though we always send the link from the first mail itself, just in case if any student has missed it, we will definitely help you with that. There's no problem at all. And other queries related to assignments and all, because assignments are looked after by the regional center. So Delhi RC3 is there. You can always keep me in the CC of that mail, or definitely we are always there to help you. So need not to worry at all as far as the language programs are concerned. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Sir, shall I add here, sir? This is Dr. Saklani from RC Delhi 3.
Yeah, please.
Warm good afternoon to all dear alumni, and we at RC Delhi 3, which we are coordinating as nodal center, the programs of Russian language, Japanese language, and Korean language. We are always there for the students. If there are any issues pertaining to evaluation of assignments and any other aspect of learner support, academic counseling, or other things, we are always there to help you. You can always mail us, and as Dr. Bhaskar is there, Dr. Bhaskar is giving a personal touch to all our learners, and we are always there for you. You're most welcome.
Dr. Saklani, one of our alumni had pointed out that these awards are awaited for about a year. So maybe we can take a look at the session-wise dispatch of awards.
On priority basis, I'll look into it and get it resolved. Sir.
Yeah. Then Anupama Chanan जी आप अपनी बात कहें please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm very grateful to IGNOU for inviting this meeting. So I did my Spanish language in 2019, and it was the first batch. And we had a very good guidance from our faculty, Mr. Vikas. So, however, we have been waiting because the experience was so good, and it was really fun learning it. After doing the certificate, we were told that the institute will be starting the diploma level soon. I wanted to know when the diploma level of Spanish is going to be started. That is one thing. Second thing, I would request, there was some talk about starting some culture, like, to introduce you to the culture of the language that you are learning. Like, if you're learning Spanish, to just make a small group where we can learn, and we can interact, and maybe now that we have online, we can have some talk shops where we can practice online our language that we learn for better proficiency. Maybe it would be a paid something that something like talk club or something that we can all join to improve our language skill. And so one very genuine and very practical thing, like, because it is a language department, I would request you to hold some classes or some small selected number of languages, Indian languages, because there are places where we can go to learn the foreign languages, but there is nothing like I'm trying to learn South Indian language. I'm a Punjabi. I know Bengali. I've done a diploma in Urdu. I'm trying to learn Odia. I did Spanish. I'm trying to learn a South Indian language, but I'm not able to because there is no place I can go to formally learn. So that way, it will be it will just help people like me who are interested in learning the indigenous language of our India first. And so one more thing, because I had a very small opportunity to visit other countries, and I realized that no matter how many languages you learn, you still lack. You will definitely not be knowing all the languages. So, sir, can we include a small crash course? Maybe I realized the best language which worked everywhere was the sign language. I think if we can just include a few classes of in every batch of a few classes of sign language, we can communicate throughout everywhere through those words, through those languages, beyond borders. That I found very helpful. So, just a humble suggestion, sir. Thank you so much.
Anupmaji, I'll come back to you. Dr. Pandey, we had a message from Mr. Ashish Tripathi. He has another meeting to attend. So can we invite him?
Yes, yes.
And then we can take Gautaman and then Poonam Gupta, then Vaishali Mittal.
Okay, okay.
So Ashish Tripathi ji, aap hain to please.
Yes, I'm there. Good evening to all the faculty as well as the alumni. I am Lieutenant Colonel Ashish. I am an Army officer. I had signed up for this certificate course in Spanish language and culture, which I passed in the previous 2022 term end. It was a great course that has given me the motivation to pursue further, but that brings me to my query and suggestion that the platform which we are at presently, since there was no such platform till now, I was not very clear like what could be the next level of a course in the same language which I pursued, wherein I can move to the next level before going to directly MA or some master's course, because I don't think that from certificate directly I can hop on to the master's. So I was not very clear, and since I could not find other than the IGNOU website itself, whenever I tried to verbally speak through the listed SOFL numbers, maybe due to some reasons, they were most of the time, almost all the time, there was no reply. Means I could not get through any appointment oblique person who can resolve these queries. So that was my suggestion, that such interaction or such platforms where we can have also I missed out on those opportunities where like the other alumni are sharing that they were able to directly interact with the faculties. So maybe due to my commitments and I was not present on all those classes where I could have directly communicated to Vikash sir. Though we keep on getting updates with respect to the seminars, oblique movie screenings which are there, but due to obvious reasons, all those who are not present in Delhi or NCR, they are not able to make use of such opportunities. So just wanted to stay connected and know what could be the next step wherein I can, go in the same direction where I would like to make myself more equipped or capable in the language. So that was my query, and I would like to thank the faculty with whatever limited interaction I could have, and whatever study material or at least the motivation in a direction I was given, I could complete the course. And also, I would like to bring out one of the alumni, doctor, I am forgetting the name. He made a mention of this Duolingo, which I also would vouch for it. That such platforms are very helpful. Even that gave me the motivation to get my 7-year-old son. Now he is fond of it. He, unlike other kids who follow such a gaming platform and all. He is into it that without having a Duolingo session for Spanish and French, he won't go to sleep. So on regular basis, I also follow it, and such means platforms. If IGNU can also incorporate, though I understand it may require some effort at some level to develop and incorporate such tools. But definitely, I think there could be some way where we can utilize such a thing, or at least we can tell our alumni that there are such things available wherein you can on daily basis at very basic and interactive level you can improve your skills. That can go a long way. At the end, I would like to thank all the faculty members and organizing this event. Definitely, it was a needed one, and I would like to in future also, whenever I am able to, would like to continue to remain in touch. Meanwhile, I would also request, since I've got some commitment for which I have to leave the meet, so if through mail or through text message, if I can be shared some contact number wherein I can directly communicate with the faculty of the Spanish language sub school, wherein I can resolve those queries and get benefited. Thank you. That was all.
Thank you very much, Tripathi ji, for very useful suggestions. And now, Gautaman.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah.
Sir, I did my Spanish in the year 2020, and I'm currently doing a certification in Russian language. I enrolled in this year only, 2023 January session. I have some few requests that the number of classes to be increased. Currently, we have only 2 classes in a week, that is only 45 minutes. And second, uh, there is an exam coming up in 21st June. I had some doubts regarding some topics which were not covered in the classes but were asked repeatedly in the previous year questions. I mailed 2 of the faculties personally and also through WhatsApp. There were no reply from them. So I request that the faculty to take care of the issues.
Okay.
That's it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So, any comment about the issues raised by him?
As I had said earlier, we have taken note on this, and
If he hasn't received any response yet, so we will be happy to answer the query. However, certain topics, sometimes if they think that is out of syllabus, we always, keep on that mind and while setting the question paper or moderating it. And we also have the YouTube videos available with us. All the important things which are asked in the questions papers, they have been covered. But anyway, if any student has any query, they can always reach out to us. To me personally on my mobile number, he can send me a WhatsApp now. So I'll be happy to reply to him. Thank you.
Poonam Gupta ji.
Hello.
जी.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. सर, मैंने आपके इंस्टीट्यूशन से अरेबिक लैंग्वेज का कोर्स किया. मैंने जुलाई 21 में एडमिशन लिया था और मैंने अपने असाइनमेंट सबमिट किए तो मुझे डॉक्टर सलीम का फोन कॉल आया कि आपके असाइनमेंट्स बहुत अच्छे बने हैं और मुझे 100 आउट ऑफ 100 मार्क्स मिले और मैंने विद डिस्टिंक्शन अपना अरेबिक लैंग्वेज कोर्स कंप्लीट किया और मैं बहुत थैंकफुल हूँ इग्नू का अपनी इस परफॉर्मेंस के लिए. थैंक यू सर.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Poonam ji. Or now, Archana Mishra ji, you want to say something?
Archana Mishra ji has, I think, shared her.
She has already shared, but I think she has
Uh,
sent
Ji,
again.
ji, sir. Sir, good evening, sir. I just wanted to say, sir, I have still have not received a certificate for my German language, which I have completed 2 years back. So I have mailed also earlier. So because I know the IGNU has very good mechanism for this grievance resolving, because I faced difficulties during my Japanese language program. But Shivaji, I would like to take opportunity to thank Bhaskar sir. He was very, very helpful when I emailed to him, and because my assignments were missing and numbers were not being uploaded for some period, but then it was sorted out. So, sir, I haven't received the certificates that I have messaged you also, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So you can note down your enrollment number on the chat box. We will follow up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And वैशाली मित्तल जी, आप अपनी बात कह सकते हैं, please.
Good evening, everyone. I have completed DTG, that is Diploma in Teaching German from IGNU, and I have completed with distinction. And for that, I'm thankful to RC Pune. And we were having difficulty in getting our assignments corrected and marks updated. So I sent a mail to Vikas sir, and he promptly replied, and our issues got resolved. So I'm especially thankful to him for hastening the process. And yeah, as the this live session is there, so now I want to join a certificate course in French. So I would like to get some of my doubts cleared here only. Is the certificate course in French, is that online, or is that for that also we need to go to some study centers?
We have both online as well as ODL. So there is a program called CFL OL for online. So you can register for online program there.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And for when the course will be starting, is it 1 year course?
It's also 6 months. Please keep a track on the website. For most of the programs, I suggest be very vigilant on the IGNU website. Most of the information you get there.
Okay, and one more suggestion. I agree with Ms. Anupama that although we are the school of foreign language courses, but it would be very, very good, helpful for many of us if there are Indian languages. All the 27 Indian languages are included. Maybe a different department is there for Indian languages, because we want to learn our own languages. Like I want to learn some South Indian language or Bangla or Oriya, any language. So it would be really helpful for us, so that the communication barrier is there between the citizens of the country, that can be broken.
Well, I'd just like to inform you for the Indian languages, you must approach the School of Humanities, and we have a different center called the CMIL, Center for Modern Indian Languages. So you can approach School of Humanities for that.
So are these courses or same 6 months courses, 1 year?
I would like to know. I would like to add something here. This is a very important query about modern availability of courses in modern Indian languages. Now, there is a very good scheme available in the university, which is called course-wise registration and certification scheme. Now, under this scheme, you don't need to register for a whole program. You can pick up courses of your choice. That means you can pick up some papers. So, under School of Humanities, under our Bachelor of Arts programs, we have courses in about 14, I think 16 Indian languages. These are all 6-credit courses, and you can complete them and get a certificate that you have done a course in Tamil or Telugu or Kannada or Malayalam or Punjabi or Marathi, Gujarati. All Indian languages are covered. So right now our admission is on. You can go to our admission portal. I'll type the link of the, I'm sure you are familiar with our admission portal. So there you select a certificate program and then select CRCS, that is course-wise registration and certification. Then you choose the program Bachelor of Arts BAG. Under that, you will get the option to select all these courses. So you can select the language course that you want and complete it and get a certificate. Now, I think that answers your query.
Yes, thank you, sir. But I want to ask here that is it available as 6 months course or 1 year course as the foreign language courses are available?
No, they are available as standalone courses. These are not 6-month courses or 1 year courses. They are standalone courses. But you get to know about that language, you get a fairly good idea about the language. And then you can transfer these credits to the academic bank of credit and then redeem them later and after coupling them with other courses.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you very much, Dr. Hukum, for your response. And now Vaishali Singh, and after that Manas Kumar Singh ji. Yeah. Vaishali Singh ji, please unmute your mic.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Good evening to all. My name is Vaishali Singh. Actually, I've completed my around five courses from IGNOU, and I'm extremely happy because after like these courses I've done from the IGNOU, I finally was able to take admission outside India. So after completed my bachelor's and master's in library and information science, I got admission in Korea. As I'm doing PhD from here as of now, I got selected as a global Korea scholar here. So first of all, people who think that IGNOU, who always ask this question that IGNOU degree is that valuable, we can get admission outside or not. So I wanted to say, I mean, it's completely true that it's really valuable, and you can get admission in foreign universities. And actually, sir, I had a feedback for just this purpose. I was really happy that I've got this chance to complete my degree while I was working in some IITs in India. But when actually we need support from IGNOU, sometimes we don't get at the time. What actually I faced during when I was applying here in Korea, when I was trying to get this scholarship to study here. So I was expecting some support, like, because I was needed some necessary documents from my regional centers we can easily made. But at the time, in my first attempt, because RC didn't provide me that necessary certificate which I really needed that time, so I actually lose my scholarship at the moment. So but after that, like, because I'm the person who's actually easily not step back, so next year I just again applied, and I didn't go to RC, and instead of that I actually went to IGNOU headquarters. And then in headquarters actually I got help, and I got my certificate and the necessary documents I really needed that moment. So, and after that I got this scholarship. So my feedback is just like that, when we really need you the most, because sometimes there might be no guidelines in IGNOU's, like when some related documents, when some foreign scholarship wants at the time. So student face some problems at that moment. So I actually faced that things, and I was cried I was cry a lot in RC, and they didn't help me. So I was really heartbroken at that time. I was I was thinking, like, why I just took the admission in this university. I think that's my mistake. But no, it's not like that. I think it depends on person, like they want to do your help or not. Because in the same help I can get from the RC, I didn't get from that. And after next year, the same help I got from the IGNOU headquarters. So that I don't know the reason behind that, why I don't get the help at the time. But now I'm here, and I know what foreign people sometimes, when students who are studying in foreign, what the problem actually sees when they want help from the IGNU faculties facilities. So I must say, please try to help those students who actually need help from you, and don't demotivate them, please, because I really suffered a lot. So that's the only thing I wanted to say.
Thank you, Vaishali.
Vaishali, thank you for sharing a very honest feedback with us. I think this is what we expect, because the point you have made is very, very important. A lot of our students try to go abroad, or are already there, so they need something called a transcript.
Yes, sir. Actually, I needed
Right
some
now,
sir.
now
Actually,
the
I needed some bona fide certificate at the moment. Yeah, transcript is, sir, actually I really easily provided from the IGNU, but I needed a bona fide certificate. But they easily said, like, we cannot provide you bona fide certificate because your program is already ended in previous year. But at the same time, IGNU headquarters provided me that certificate, and it was not that difficult to provide. And just because of that, I lose my scholarship at that year. And after next year, I got the scholarship, and I'm here after that.
Okay. We note this point, and we'll definitely try to improve on this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Then Manas Kumar Jai Singh ji.
Good evening to all. This is Manas Kumar. Thank you so much, Ignu and Vikas sir, especially. I completed a CHLC course during COVID time, and just completed also CFL course. It was very wonderful with Ignu. Thanks to Ignu once again. And my suggestion is to give an online class, because of due to some issue can't go to the regional center or can't go to the study center for sessions. So is there any provision to provide online classes for ODL courses so that we can attend during weekend days as it was in COVID time? It was my suggestion. Thank you so much.
Mr. Manas Kumar ji, I could not hear your question actually completely. Yeah.
I think he wants that some kind of online support should be available even to the students of ODL programs.
Am I audible, sir?
Okay.
है ना? यही था ना मानस जी?
Yes, am I audible now, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
My suggestion is to provide online sessions instead of going to study center in the weekend days, as it was in COVID time. I think because sir know it already. Yeah. Online classes also, after completing CLC course, I completed a CFL course, but there is no support from CFL side. I study myself because I could not go to study center for a session. That's why it was my suggestion.
Okay, we have taken note of that. But Manas ji, there is a lot of support in the form of videos or tutorials available on the university, either on the website or on the YouTube. So I think it's about connecting with those resources. But yeah, I think we should try to share this information in details. This information should be shared through the regional centers as well. We'll do that.
It's actually interactive is very more beneficial than that video audio material, sir. It was my suggestion. Is it possible then, sir? Otherwise,
okay, I think the faculty will respond to that.
Yeah. Okay. And then Devesh Vajpayee ji, I think you have already spoken about, but still you are welcome once again.
Sorry, sir, wrongly it's raised hand. Sorry.
So now this session is over, and we can now invite our faculty of school, and I request our directors of School of Foreign Languages once again to please invite our faculty members, whosoever wants to speak, and also please respond overall to the issues raised by the alumni, please.
Thank you very much, sir, for all the feedback we have received from the authorities as well as the students. I invite my faculty now, Vikas ji, Salim ji, and Bhaskar ji, to share their ideas with the students if they'd like to say something. Salim ji, if you would please share something you'd wish to.
Thank you, Dr. Deepanvita, for providing me opportunity to communicate with our learners. And first of all, marhaban bikum jami'an. Good evening to everyone, to all the students and authorities of the university, especially Director Regional Services Division, Dr. Rupamji, and directors of regional centers of IGNO. It's indeed a very exciting moment for me personally to learn to know about the achievement of our learners, their success in life, and also some problems and issues they faced while doing this program. Learning in a distance learning mode itself is exciting but challenging, and I will say sometimes what we call दूरियां भी मजबूरियां हो जाती हैं. So now at distance, sometimes we are not able to understand the problems of our learners because of they are far away from us and busy with their own things, and they have so many issues handling, attending to their own priorities, sometimes jobs and employment things, and then other commitments, other challenges of life. So we are not able to understand sometimes what exactly they want from us. Whatever we are able to understand, we try our best to respond to it and attend to their problems. And to the best of my knowledge, we whatever we have, designed and developed so far is reaching to the learners, and it's purely intended for their benefit only. But yes, there are certain things we are not able to fulfill, and कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहाँ नहीं मिलता, you get whatever time and invest in this, and whatever effort you make. So it's not one way communication, one way effort. Your effort is equally important, and I'm sure that many of you have made great effort, and because of that effort you are shining now in your fields. We in fact have some certain academic projects, then we move to other projects. Sometimes what happens, we are in online mode, we are in distance learning mode, and then sometimes sometimes we face tremendous challenge of academic pressure and all that, and then executing the things. So yes, it happens that some students may not get the attention, and may not be able to communicate. We are not able to communicate with them sometimes, but it is a great opportunity for all of us to understand the sometimes when grievance of our learners, understand their problems and difficulties and challenges that they are having. In fact, so far academic part is concerned, we leave no stone unturned to attend to the problems of the learners, and clear their doubts, and help them learn. Operational part, sometimes there may be, because it is a huge setup and a big institution, and with so many branches and all these regional centers, so even India, abroad, all that. So yes, there is something, but the good thing is that now I am really excited to know that university is moving step by step towards this direction of resolving the queries of the learners and understanding their problems and issues and challenges and all that. So it's my congratulations to Regional Services Division for taking this big step and reaching to the learners. Reaching to the unreached is the philosophy of IGNO, and we should reach to their doorstep. Try to find the solution to their problems, and give them attend to their issues in a very time bound manner, because they all are knocking to the door of their bright career ahead and all that. So that is at this moment I am really happy to know this, and it encourages me a lot to work more and to attend to the problems and issues of our learners. Some learners, especially if I can remember the name, Farid mentioned about that how he shown, you know, he was he went ahead, he passed this course with flying colors, and now he is manager and helping, others natives learn the language. So that is great. In fact, sometimes good news also help us, to motivate and help them to help themselves. So that happens. So students like Farid, I am proud of you. And Anta Rajulun, in Arabic we can say Anta Rajulun Farid. So if you are Farid is unique in Arabic, so you are unique. Okay. So you have used this platform, and you are so many. In fact, many more students I know who communicate with us. They tell about their success, and we became very happy. So good feedback is equally important, and sometimes certain things which have gone wrong and not that is equally important. So welcome both, and both type of things we want, and this is really very good interaction. I am very happy to be here to be part of this. So thank you everyone, thanks the authorities of the university, and thanks our learners who have participated in such a large number. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Salim ji. Would I now have some more of my faculty members share their views, please? Vikas ji, Bhaskar ji, if you'd like to say something.
Thank you, Dipanvita ji, and very good evening to everyone. It's a real pleasure for me to see our learners again after years. Manas, I think he comes from Rajasthan. I'm meeting him after so many years. We had our interaction during the pandemic, or Anupma or Lieutenant Colonel Tripathi. It is not easy for me to express words for all of you, but from my bottom of heart, I would like to express my happiness, my emotion, and my pleasure that we are together today, and all thanks to RSD and all the regional services, regional centers. So many pleasant moments come to my mind, laughs and laughters, all the experiences that we share during the online academic sessions, or interacting with you through Google Classroom, WhatsApp groups, and other, forums. I will try to address some of the queries which have not been addressed to some of the feedbacks that the students have given in the chat, and also try to sum up some of the, or respond some of the queries that students of Spanish and German they have asked us during this interactive session. There was one query from one of the learners, Dr. Rahul Naresh Joshi, who is the Additional Director of Parliament of India. And he had a couple of suggestions for all of us, in fact, where he says that the certificate course must be of 1 year duration and not 6 months. I totally agree with you, Rahul. In fact, if you look at the UGC syllabus and the curriculum framework that UGC recommends, in all other universities, the certificate programs in foreign languages, they are offered for a period of 1 year. And sometimes our students who complete a 6 months course certification and they plan to take admission in other universities at a higher level, at diploma level, they face some difficulty in equivalence and all. So that is something that we at the level of School of Foreign Language and also at the level of university, we need to address to. We have discussed it within our school several times, but somehow we have not, found a solution to it. So I'm sure Dr. Dipanvita will look into it and certainly, bring this to the kind attention of the authorities. Then there was this suggestion from, in fact, Dr. Rahul Naresh Joshi himself, that there should be, adequate audiovisual study material which should be made available to our learners, no? And other alumni have also raised that we are not getting the CDs. And let me inform you that in most of the foreign languages, what we have done, I can say for all my colleagues, also that we have uploaded those audio tracks on the eGyan course, and also as Shivaji had earlier mentioned that from the very first communication itself, he shares the link. So we also try to do that, and if particularly for the learners of Spanish and German, from January 2022, we have been successfully running this Google Classroom, where we provide all the material, be it the digital material or the audio or the recorded lectures, we provide you on one platform so that you don't have to look for it. Also, we provide you additional resources, as Lieutenant Colonel Tripathi was talking about, and one more learner, I think, when he was talking about learning French through Duolingo. Yes, we give you, as teachers, we give you references to other resources which are available in open platform. Yeah, so these are already there. From IGNOU, what we do, we provide you the recorded lectures on the Google Classroom, or it's there uploaded on the YouTube channels of the regional centers, and the audio tracks. In most of the languages, for example, Spanish, French, Arabic, and Russian, you have the audiovisual materials on the SWAM platform as well through MOOC courses. So we have been doing our bits, but yes, there is something that we must address to, particularly when some of our learners have raised the issue of the importance of the oral communication, where we have not been able to address to completely, though we give them the opportunity during the interactive sessions, but as per the perception, it is not sufficient. And some of the things that we have been discussing within the department since long was establishment of a virtual lab, language lab. I think there is some work is already going on, and I think Dipanvitaji will later talk about that. So once we have that virtual lab, it will help all of us in successfully providing that kind of support for the oral communication. Then there was this query from, particularly from the learners of Spanish, what after certificate? Yes, we are going to provide you opportunities after that as well. In fact, some of you have been in touch with me through WhatsApp and Google Classroom, and the ideal date of launch for the diploma was July, but in between we started working on other projects, be it SWAM or offering courses, skill enhancement courses for the CBCS and the Masters in Spanish language. So I can tell you for sure that from January 2024 session, you will have the opportunity to go for the diploma level program in Spanish, and also MA in Spanish. For those of you who have that level of competence in the language, they can enroll for these courses. Okay, then there was this suggestion from Dr. Rahul Naresh Joshi himself that communication with the study center is a big issue. Please improve upon. Sometimes, as Dr. Salim was saying, that, it is such a big setup that sometimes there could be, some gap, and every day we are trying to fill those gaps. And for that reason itself, what we have done, we have created dedicated Google Classroom for languages, where under one umbrella you get all the information. You can interact directly with the faculty and also with other tutors who are impaneled with us. But yes, certainly there have been issues which we need to address at the level of the university. Particularly, I can take advantage of this platform to raise the issue as a faculty and program coordinator. As Director RSD must be receiving several emails from me in the last couple of weeks, where we have students who have completed their successfully completed their, term and examination and everything, and their certificates are withheld because their marks are not updated. And, certainly we need to address those issues so that we have less number of grievances in those cases. And then there was, I think it was Anupma or someone else, I don't remember the name. There is the issue that, the number of counseling sessions, they are not sufficient. Now, I think it was raised in context of German. So as a German language program coordinator, let me tell you, and also as a Spanish language program coordinator, in Spanish, we give you 40 hours of online contact sessions for the entire 6 months time. And in case of German, we give you 50 hours. Okay. Now, you need to understand that this is not a regular course. This is a distance learning program where you are expected to go through the study material, study through them, and then come back to the online counseling sessions. But what happens, I understand why your query, because what happens most of the time, what we have been seeing in the last couple of years, that the last date of last date of admission gets extended till 3 or 4 months. For instance, I can talk about January 2023 session. The last date got extended till end of March or much later, if I remember it correctly. And then students are expected to submit the assignment within a month or so, and then appear for the exam in 2 months. Now, we need to understand, that learning a foreign language is not like learning or studying any other subject. What happens many times, I have seen, like last semester, I have not taken the classes. So far, I was taking classes myself, so I know that. But what I see in some cases, the regional center or the study centers, they schedule the class in such a way. For example, I'll give you one instance. In case of Spanish, there are 2 courses. So they will have a counseling session for the first course in the morning and counseling session for the second course in the evening, without understanding that learning a foreign language is a progression. So a learner, without having gone through the first course, getting into the second course is a waste of time, and the learner is not understanding anything. So that is a practical problem which we need to address, that do we really need to extend the last date of admission for the certificate level programs for 3-4 months, and then allowing the students to have just 2 months time to prepare for the examination. What happens many times, students then they have to they don't appear for the exam in the current session, and they appear for the exam in the subsequent term and examination session, maybe in December or June. And that's what I think Dr. Prashant talked about when he said that, okay, he could not complete the course in 2 sessions, and then he in the 3rd attempt he could clear the exams, and the university was not informing him about the opportunities. From our end as a faculty, and also I know universities keep on posting messages on social media, on the website, but can we have an automated notification where the students who have failed, they get some sort of information from the university about the next examination or so? I don't know. This is something that the university need to look into it. And then there was one more query by Lieutenant Colonel Tripathi, opportunities to practice the language. Well, what we try to give you ample opportunity during the interactive online academic counseling session. I know it is not sufficient. Sometimes we have experimented to create a virtual tertulia. Those of you Spanish students who are there, you will find that we created a virtual get-together sort of thing where we decided to meet twice a week, a very informal kind of thing, online through Google Meet, and decide a topic and then interact. After some time it fizzled out, probably because of lack of motivation or because I failed to motivate you enough. So certainly I will take that suggestion and try to revive that virtual interaction so that you get enough opportunity to practice the language. Because at the end of the day, when you're going in the market, if you're not able to speak, it doesn't matter whether you have a certification or not. So that's all from me. If there are any further queries, I'll be certainly happy to address them. My email address is there on the website, also my telephone number. Feel free to reach to me anytime. I'll be certainly happy to help you out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vikasji. That was
Thank
a very
you for the opportunity, Dr. Dipanvita, again. And as most of the queries and most of the concerns of the school side and as a faculty of the school have been shared by our fellow colleagues, I would like to say that we are always available with our students, but sometimes there are certain administrative issues which can only be attended by regional centers or other divisions or centers of the university, that we have to understand. At the same time, students have to be aware about the facilities available for them, so they have to look for it. So in IGNU has a system where there are certain, it has a totally decentralized system. So my, humble request to all our students and to RSD also to, start these kind of sessions, like we do induction programs or orientation programs. So like this only we can also have periodic meetings with our students. And if we can get the data early, if the admission date is declared or some kind of a automated system is there where students can join later also who are taking admissions later. And as far as academic counseling sessions are concerned, it is scheduled by the regional centers. So they have to look into it. And we are certainly there. You can send us an email or WhatsApp, and we are happy to attend to these questions. But we also have our limitations, and we will keep on working on that. And with this, I'd like to thank you, Director RSD, Dr. Rupam, and all our colleagues, Dr. Dipanvita, Director SOFL, for allowing us to speak here and share our views. Thank you.
Thank you very much, all my colleagues here. I think my fellow colleagues have given a rather comprehensive view of the challenges before us and how to overcome them. As overall in charge of the school, I can say one thing, that within IGNU, the system is a system. We cannot operate, and we do not operate singly as a faculty. For faculty members, there were some very important suggestions as to the nature of courses, emphasis on oral component, less emphasis on grammar. These are academic bits, and I promise to look into them definitely. In fact, taking on cue from today's meeting, I think perhaps within SOFL also we could have more interactions among faculty on a more regular basis, looking at such programs comprehensively for all languages. And the larger problems that often our learners face is, updation of data or not receiving assignment marks, etc., etc. And that has a kind of a snowball effect. They get demoralized after a point. So my ardent request to all the authorities here in different divisions, and they are the most important stakeholders who help us function efficiently. So my kind request to all the regional centers, RSD, to all our important help divisions, and we look forward to your assistance at every step. Well, with that, I thank once again all our people who helped us reach out to our learners today, our dear learners who found time to be with us. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Dipanvita. So now with this, we have come almost to the towards the end of the meeting. Yeah.
There is one question that Ishita had asked one question about online examination. Now, Ishita, let me add this information. Many of the foreign language programs are available in online mode as well. Okay. Russian is available online, Arabic is available online, French is available online, many more might be available online. You can check that out. Now, for these programs, you can actually take online examinations. computer-based examinations. That is possible. So I think that answers your query.
Okay, sir. I didn't know that because I had given my exam in one of the centers, offline mode. So
Which
that would be great.
course? Which
We
course?
have
you
both
have?
modes. You can distinguish between the ODL and online modes. Suppose it is CFL certificate in French language.
Yes.
CFLOL is the online version of the same program.
All right.
CALOL is the online version of Arabic language program, right? So you can look
Okay.
at that, right? I
All
think
right,
I
sir.
think we have answered your query. Thank you.
Yes,
So the exam is also conducted online.
Yeah. For these programs, exam is conducted online.
Okay, but then we have to go to the center or at our workplace, at our home, we can
There are
conduct an online.
in India we have center proctored examinations, so you will have to come to a center where these computer facilities will be available.
Okay.
Right?
So, okay, you have to reach the center, okay.
Yeah.
We have to reach the center. Okay.
You have the option for online programs. You have the option of either taking the paper-based examination or computer-based examination. The center is allotted accordingly, right?
Okay, but actually, I was wondering if we are in abroad or somewhere, we can give our exams. That's what my
If you're abroad, then you can still join an academic program, but then the fee is different, and there you can take a remote proctored examination as well,
okay.
right?
Okay.
So there are separate
Okay, sir.
admission portals for that.
Okay, sir. Okay. So one
Okay.
can give exam even if abroad.
Yes.
Okay.
A very large number of our students are appearing from abroad.
All right, sir. All right. Thank you so much.
Dr. Rupam, I have a query on my WhatsApp, just I've received from a student, and he's asking that he has taken admission in ODL, but because of his work, he has moved out of India, and his query is, can he appear for online examination from abroad?
Well, theoretically yes, but I think he should make a representation. This is a very special case, but the university will consider this because in one of the cases where a student was in Botswana, the university I think is conducting the examination. So let the student make a representation to the student evaluation division, or maybe it can come to you. You can forward it to the student evaluation division.
Since I also keep getting a lot of queries from students based outside India, I would like to take this opportunity to say that a lot of queries can be also sent to the international division because they'd be in a better position to respond to most of the queries.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Yes, Dr. please. Any of our regional director colleagues, if they want to say something, please unmute your mic and share your thoughts, please. Anybody from the regional centers?
Namaskar, sir.
बताइए.
Myself, D.R. Sharma from RC Pune. In running the foreign language programs, we have no problem because all the faculty members, whenever we require, they are extending their support, and the program is completed well in time. Only one or two assignment on reflection cases of DTG were there, and it was also solved, sir. Thanks to the school faculty members for their great support. Thank you, sir.
Anybody else? So we can conclude the program now, Dr. Rupam.
Yes, I think we can conclude the program.
So I request Dr. Rupam to please propose a vote of thanks.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I don't know how, because this sense of happiness of being with you is totally overwhelming. You know how this started? It started way back in 2021 when we started this series of alumni meet, and that was inspired by our Vice Chancellor. He said, why don't we have these meetings with our alumni? They are such important stakeholders. And that is where it began. And in the first series, we had 24 meetings in 21, 22. And then we started on the 1st of January. 1st of January, a lot of people had reservations, a little bit of reservations. Even I had, look, this is the 1st of January and people must be celebrating. And why do we hold it on 1st of January? But I was proven wrong. Everybody who was skeptical was proven wrong. People of the MBA program joined from all over the country with great enthusiasm. They actually celebrated the new year with us. So that is the kind of connect. That is the kind of, sense of shared happiness that we are getting out of these meetings. So first of all, gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor who has actually been behind it, and it's one of those rare meetings that he has not been able to attend. He has to travel a lot, and wherever he is, he tries to participate. Only when he is traveling, in the flight or something, that he is not able to participate. But he makes it a point to watch the video later on. Similarly, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, he also tries not to miss a meeting. So today must be something very special that has kept him busy, else he would always be there too. So my thanks to Dr. Mahapatra also. Thanks to Dr. Dipanvita, Dr. Vikas, Dr. Salim, Dr. Bhaskar, all the faculty members. We know, because you see, we are all in the headquarters and we know how they are completely involved, engaged with the students. And yes, your concern about this admission getting delayed for certificate programs is a valid concern, and let us see how we can resolve this issue. But grateful to all of you for having spent your time, and I'm sure you enjoyed it. Thanks to Dr. Umesh Pandey, Director Regional Services, who has taken upon himself this responsibility of organizing weekly meetings, and we have hit a quarter century today. So congratulations to you and thank you. Thanks to the entire team of Regional Services Division, which may not be visible here, but is always there to support this exercise. And thanks to all the regional directors, all our colleagues at the regional centers who make it to point to participate. This is a unique forum where, our alumni are able to get an end-to-end connect. The regional centers, the faculty, the alumni forum, everything comes on one platform. So thanks to all the regional directors also for, when we decide to hold a meeting, we request them to invite the alumni, and they make a lot of effort to connect with them, invite them personally, follow up with them. So thanks to you. I don't know if someone is left. Thanks to everybody who has actually made it successful. And last but not the least, this was the internal team. Last but not the least, the alumni. Because this meeting is for you. And we cannot tell you how happy we feel, in all these meetings. For us, in the alumni, in the placement cell or in the regional services division, it's a weekly affair. And trust me, we wait for it. Because every meeting that we hold is unique in itself, and we get fresh perspectives about the programs that we offer and the services that we offer. So thanks to all of you from the core of my heart. Thank you very, very much. Thanks to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We can request our colleague in Patna to please play national anthem before we close it.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you then.
Namaskar, sir.
Thank you very much.